Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, my name is Jade and this is Star, Moon, and Sun Tarot. I'm going to clear the resonance. And one more time. Alright, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be a fun little thing here where you can choose your oracle messages of healing. Okay, take what resonates, leave what does not. You can be intuitively guided towards certain decks. I will list them all, as well as the stones that are on them, in the description box below, as well as in the comments. I'll go through them right now very quickly. This is because the covers of the books can tell you a little bit about each deck as well. This is the Magical Dimensions Oracle cards. These are here with Labradorite. The Lightworker Oracle is here with Angelite. Up here we have Beyond Lemuria with some Amethyst. Down here we have the White Light Oracle with some Sunstone. Mystical Shaman with Obsidian. Earth Warriors down here with some Bloodstone. Wild Unknown Archetypes with Tiger's Eye, and then we have the Sacred Rebels with Jade, okay? So, let's get into it. I will timestamp them so you don't have to listen to me in the middle if you don't want. Alright, let's get into it. For Aries, Angel Spirits and Guides. What do my Aries most need to know or see? That's too many. Well, we do have, wow, okay, so these two coming out together kind of tell a distinct message. We have emotional freedom, vulnerability, flowing, and rebalancing coming in with harmonic resolution, which can be negativity, anger, and transmutation. So this is, something's being shifted. That emotional freedom coming out with this tells me that you are working through some type of negative energy here for sure, and possibly transmuting it into positivity. Let's see what the 12 says. That reduces down to a 3. Emotional freedom. So, you might be feeling emotionally unstable. Sharing your emotions with yourself or others may be scary, but it will help you release them and rebalance your energies. Focus on restoring harmony to your emotional center. Wow. Engage in self-loving acts to help you stabilize. Taking sea salt baths will help detoxify your emotions. Sometimes being vulnerable and open is for our greatest good for growth. Once we release, our stability is regained. And the companion crystals for this one are blue argonite and indicolite. And then the essential oil with this is blue chamomile. And harmonic resolution is 19, reducing to a 10. Interesting. So, you need to acknowledge some of the lower level emotions, hidden negativity, frustration, confusion might be a factor right now. Release any unfocused and distracting mental chatter, breathe deeply, and diffuse excessive mental and emotional energies to regain your balance. You may also have attracted people in your life who are operating from lower vibrations, and you need to disconnect from this. And the companion crystals for this one are rhodonite and shungite, and the companion essential oil for this is Palo Santo. Interesting. So, those two coming out together tell a definite story for somebody out there is definitely going through some type of release of some type of negativity in their lives. Okay, Lightworker. The Pink Rose Lady of Nada. Beautiful card. Card 29, that reduces down to an 11, so to a 2. Okay, so this is all about, let's see, sorry, I actually was on the absolute wrong page. I was on 39 instead of 29. That's why I'm going to timestamp them. Okay, you are in the midst of a heart healing, a healing of the fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with her gentle power, washing you in soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. So this is a spiritual gift from higher guidance. It brings love, healing, strength, and compassion to your heart. This talks about possibly feeling burnt out from going through some troublesome areas in your life. So guidance is sharing now whatever struggles that you may be going through. They will soon reveal themselves to be nothing more than steps along the path to your sweetest blossoming of your soul. Be patient. So the invocation with this card is, I gratefully receive the rose light, the blessing of Lady Nada in unconditional love. My heart softens and opens. The pink light of her rose blessing fills me with a sweet perfume. I let go. I feel safe and held. I know that I am loved always. I am grateful now and always for love's protection, intervention, guiding hand, and tender grace in my life in all ways. May I know myself to be worthy of love and love myself truly so that I can truly and freely give love to others, to the world. May all beings truly know love through my own free will, so be it. Beautiful energy. I love that. So this is a definite indication that whatever struggles that you are going through right now, you're going to overcome them, you're going to heal, you're going to move on, and it is in your greater good, Aries. That's a definite message I'm receiving. Whatever you're dealing with, it's in your best interest, okay? It might not seem that way now, but it will in the future. Here's the Beyond Lemuria deck. Let's get one for my Aries, please. Nope, that's already too many. I just need one. Make it clear, please. Just one. There we are. That's the one. Soul Star Chakra. This is about merging with the divine. I'm going to read it here. It's a 10. This is all about transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light, channeling the karmic record, the bridge between spiritual and physical realms, and ascension. Remember that you are... the image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscopic wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. This synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. So, to restore, remember you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that all paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously right now across multiple dimensions. So the themes of this is karma that can be implemented or cleared for optimal progress towards ascension. Again, whatever you're going through right now, this is for your highest good. The healing position for this is 15 centimeters above the head for a card healing. Anywhere just above the head is fine. So this would be where this is located. This is actually above your crown chakra, right? And this color wash is the kaleidoscopic rainbow, all right? Because you can actually, take a screenshot of this and meditate on it, or whatever you want to do. Put it up on your vision board. It is a beautiful, stunning image. All right, White Light Oracle, let's keep moving here. I don't want these to be forever and a day. Thank you. Spirit Owl of 852 hertz. So first of all, this comes with a resonance, right? A tone of 852 hertz. There are things right on YouTube that you can look up in that frequency that can be healing and beneficial for you, okay? So here's the Spirit Owl. This is all about recalibration to a higher order of divine purpose. It's in progress, okay? It's not always a smooth ride, but it is safe to be fearless as you gently hold space for new ways of thinking, living, and seeing to emerge. You're encouraged to let go of opinions and belief systems that cannot support you in higher frequency states. You shall soon recognize a truth that cuts through confusion and frees you to proceed with love, peace, and higher understanding. So this is the wisdom bearer, right? This is the one that the Spirit Owl perceives the intended meaning underlying words and the truth behind appearances. And even in the darkness, Spirit Owl can sense subtle movements with accuracy. So 852 hertz is the frequency of higher self connection. It opens one to perceive light and communication with the realms of higher light beings. It's love enhancing, freedom generating. It can help reawaken the third eye. This Oracle of Spirit Owl of 852 hertz reconnects you to your authentic soul path and higher purpose. It is a sign your mind is tuning into something true. It augurs clear seeing and higher understanding. You will be freed from a struggle and set on a creative, empowering, and effective path of manifestation. So the healing process with this says to connect consciously with your breath. As you exhale, imagine that or visualize that your energy grounding in deeper connection to the Mother Earth. You can close your eyes if you wish. Feeling the grounding process is enabling a stronger internal orientation. Right? Moving your awareness downwards, settling into the interior depths of your being. Within that interior realm, there is much spaciousness. It is alive, vital, and receptive. Into that intelligent void, you can release anything you have held on to mentally, physically, or emotionally. It is peaceful to do this. It is enjoyable. You become more of your true and effortless natural self as this happens. Gently allow attachments to be dissolved lovingly and set free into that spaciousness. The spaciousness is the sacred womb of the universal goddess. Out of that emptiness, many beautiful new creations will emerge. Continue with this process for as long as feels best for you. When you are ready, slowly follow your breath back to your physical body in the here and now. Ground yourself by feeling your earth connection and allowing some movement. Hydrate your body with fresh, clean water in abundance and gratitude. You have completed your healing process. Love it. Yeah, you guys seem to be, Aries is really going through some stuff right now. But keep in mind, you guys are the Emperor. You are meant to overcome difficult things sometimes. Alright, for the mystical shaman, angels and guides, could I get one for my Aries people, please? Yes, thank you. The wind. It did come out in reverse, so we will definitely take the medicine into consideration, although I'm reading, these have an invitation and a medicine. So it can vary. You're going to have to decide for yourself. So with the wind, right, this is one of the main elements. It symbolizes the element of air. It rules communication, thought, song, and inspired ideas. It also signifies change, right, the winds of change. The wind blows from each of 4 directions, and there are different qualities for each direction. So south carries a new sense of trust, helping to gently discard habits and parts of you no longer needed. West, it calls you to more introspection, a willingness to make final decisions, letting go of attachments and ego desires. The north can bring you towards wisdom and strength, and the east carrying clarity of vision and purpose. Whichever way the wind is blowing for you, the message which the wind whispers or shouts is a challenge. It may take courage at first to turn and face the wind, but you will find exaltation in moving toward it and receiving its lessons. So the invitation, when the spirit of wind comes calling, it's a sign of change. Perhaps you need to change your mind about something, or an old way of doing things has become automatic. Now that you've gained greater clarity, you can make a new choice. Regardless of what the change is, you can expect to be understood and have clear communication. Your ideas are solid. And the shift that's being called for is for the highest good of all. So if you're needing this in the medicine, you're invited to recognize the value of chaos. Right? So if things are changing around you and you're not really being accepting of it, then you need the medicine. Windstorms provide the necessary chaos to clear the air and spread seeds so plants and trees can take root in new fields. Right now, it may seem as if your world has been turned upside down, but this is a temporary storm that will blow over. Perhaps communication has broken down between you and another, or your many to-do lists are overwhelming you. The medicine is to simplify, slow down, course correct if you need to, and wait out the storm to clean things up. Just know that all storms have great value if you can remain neutral during their course. Greater clarity and good things will come from it all. Remember, this too shall pass. Wow, Aries, you guys are really, really going through it, but a lot of messages and guidance and knowledge is gonna come from this. Some big life lessons it seems like you're learning here. we go. So, from the Earth Warriors, we got card 28. Another 10, 9s and 10s. We got a 2, an 11, 2, 2, 3, 10, 10, 9. Okay, just wanted to go over what the numbers were so far. You know, 9s are endings, closing out cycles. 10s go down to the 1, to the new beginning. Let's see. So this is the sweet paradox of empowering grace. When the mind says no, but the heart leaps with joy, we are ripe for a transmission of empowering grace. The sweet paradox is that the more impossible the situation appears to be, the more we are supported through grace, and our divine success manifests swift and complete. Let the faith of the heart overcome doubt. Allow your mind to be filled with wonder and the unlimited power of the divine, and you shall bear witness to sacred manifestation. So this is hummingbird medicine. This is all about Kente, the sky jewel of the Andes. This is the hummingbird, medicine of spiritual grace, the evolution to conquer any obstacle, and the extraordinary power of the heart. Right? So the healing process of this says, rest quietly, be aware of your heart. As you place your hand there lightly, say aloud, I call upon the sacred testimony of all perfected ones who have lain down their blood for the very purpose for which I have been born. I bear witness to their sacred testimony of love in the spiritual realms as they call out for the cleansing of my bloodline. No impediment can stand against my divine fulfillment. Allow your heart to feel relaxed and peaceful. Without it having to make logical sense, allow yourself to speak from the heart. And you can say anything that feels right for you, right? But here's an example. I ask for divine forgiveness for my own transgressions and for the transgressions within my ancestral line from the beginning of time. I open my heart with genuine remorse for all violations against love that I and my ancestors have ever made. Relax as you connect with your heart, and then continue by saying, pure sacrificial blood of the Sacred Heart has already been shed for our souls. The spiritual blood of unconditional love beating in the living Sacred Heart washes through my own heart and bloodline now back to the beginning of time. This will evoke an energetic release from your blood, which you may feel if you are attuned to the subtle energies. Rest and allow this to happen without attachment or analysis. Even if you don't consciously sense something taking place, it will be happening. When you are ready, complete the process with the following statement. Through the intercession of divine blood testimony from the purest Sacred Heart, all impediments have been answered, grace flows, and divine love manifests. So be it. Finish with your hands in prayer. If there is an emotional release that follows this process in your dreams or in your daily life, take a moment to place one hand on your heart, reconnecting with the feeling of love and peace within. Know that this is a continuation of the healing release and that it will subside, leaving more space for grace and fulfillment to flow through you. You have completed your healing process. All right, Aries. Getting down to the last few cards here. Lots of big changes happening, huh? One way or the other. All right, so for the archetypes, angels and guides, for our Aries friends, what is the card name? Okay, thank you. The Judge. The Judge. Let's see here. Here we go, I just passed it. This is the Critic, the Diplomat, the Advocate. It's also Libran energy, balancing of the scales very much. The Judge has an incredibly important job. They work every waking hour of every day, helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. When this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and other. Ironically, the Judge's energy can be the seed of racism, bigotry, and fear-mongering. This is the Judge out of balance, building walls separating from other, quote-unquote. When this same discerning force is made conscious and healed, however, the Judge may be found advocating for civil rights causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those in need, and forgiving again and again. Love is the deciding factor. Awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we are in. Get your Judge in order. The world needs it. Let me see here. The judge's energy is contagious. When we feel judged, walls go up all around. Similarly, when we feel accepted, the entire world softens. So when in light, this is being, discerning, advocating, right action, compassion. When this is darker energy, it's being critical, punishing, unforgiving, or wall building, right? Separating self from quote unquote other. Go deeper. To go deeper, look at the story of Osiris and the white feather of Ma'at. Ma'at. Okay. That was that one. Now, yeah, for some of you, this could involve, like, I don't know, a legal separation or some type of legal situation as well. Alright, angels and guides. What is going on? My Aries, let's get one Sacred Rebels. What are the messages they need from the Sacred Rebels deck? Just one card, please, from my Aries. This is for the remainder of April, going into May, possibly, depending on timelines. Just one. There we are. There's the one. New birth. Guarded vigilantly. Yeah, this is something new that you're growing, or that is being put in place for you. In every creative process, in every birth, in every opening of every new cycle, there is a time of vulnerability. It's natural and appropriate. So, this is all about a big cycle ending. Yeah, you will not... Alright, so this oracle brings particular guidance about keeping your inner sanctuary pure. This may be your room, a sacred place you visit, or your own body, in which you retreat in relaxation or meditation. Sometimes you will find that others have taken up residency in your sanctuary. An argument you can't let go of has another living in your head. Suffering that has not been acknowledged and released can feel like a big, old, dirty suitcase of emotional baggage cluttering up the temple space of your heart, right? So, the healing process for this is to close your eyes, relax, focus on your breath for several moments. Imagine the external world fading away and allow yourself to step into your heart as though within you there is a silent, vast, open space. That space within is peaceful. Sense, see, or feel that deep within that space, that deep peace, the tender young... sense, see, or feel that deep within that space, a tender young shoot is rising out of the earth. With tremendous courage and focus, it has summoned the energy to crack through the seed that once contained its life force, and it is reaching directly up towards the light, boldly determined to become a full mature plant. Imagine that you are joyfully, lovingly, and consciously standing guard over that shoot. From a loving, aware, and strong space, you firmly move on any big muddy boots that would step on it, or devouring insects that look rather interested in what taste. So you protect it. You're protecting it. You don't want anybody to step on your plant. You don't want anything eat your plant up. If that's your... You may sense darkness rising and falling around you in the circle of light created by your shoot. So you want to envision this new seedling and strengthening it and it having energy, right? And being safe and protected. You may talk to it, and whisper to it. You are safe. You will grow strong and thrive, right? This is symbolic of your seeds of intention and things that you're growing and planting, quote unquote, in your own life. In your own time, open your eyes. You have completed your healing process. And anytime you can return to repeat this process, especially if you feel anxiety or fear about your new life being able to sustain itself and become strong. There is no need for worry. Just treat such feelings as an intuitive sign the healing process will be helpful for you and repeat it. You can do it daily for a few weeks if you're going through a particularly vulnerable period in your life. Yeah, didn't vulnerability come up and all sorts of things? This is amazing. So, wow, Aries. Those are your healing messages and energies. I really hope this was able to help you guys, provide some insight. Clearly you're going through some rough stuff right now, but I wish you much luck in healing through it. And be sure to check back next week for your urgent love messages. Alright, much love to you all. Bye.